Hello. Now we're back and we're ready actually to start weaving. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our ruler and we're going to start and we're going to go under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, all the way to the end other side. And you want to make sure that you have every other, okay? Look carefully and make sure you have every other. Now, you like to arrange them a little more even. You don't have to, but it'll just make the carpet look more even. If you don't care, that's cool with me. You can have it uneven. Looks more artistic. Okay. This is now ready. And here we have our strips of fabric. Now you can use them just like this, or if you would like to, you can have a piece of cardboard where you'll wind them up like this. For some people, it might feel easier. You could try either or, to have them like this, or just work them the way they are. So we have one that is wind up, one that is just the way it is. So I'm going to start with this one. And we're going to take our ruler, we're going to pull it to center, and we're going to twist the ruler like this. Have it standing up, okay? Now we can slide the first of our strips in, okay? We leave it like this, and on this end, if you look, we're going to go back in to seal it inside of our loom. Our weaving here, whatever. Okay, then you fold the ruler down and you push like this. Okay, the next row you have to go up and down, okay? So only every other one you could use your ruler, and the other ones you start. Okay, this is very, very important. You have to look over here. Now, this one is underneath this last thread. So when we start, we want to go over it, okay? So that it forms a loop, okay? So I'm going to start. I'm going to go over, under, over, under, over, under, over, all the way to the end, and make sure you are not missing anyone, okay? So you go all the way until you come here to the end, okay? Now you pull it through. Pull, pull, pull. Now you can arrange your fabric so you get, if it has two different sides, so you could get more color or less color or whatever. Very, very important. Over here, okay, look. If you pull this too hard, like this, it's gonna start going inwards, okay? So you don't want that. You wanna make sure you don't pull this more than you need so that this stays straight, okay? And then you look and make sure that there's over, under, over, under, over, under, just that way. Like this here, we want it to go like this. This is the end part. Okay, then you take your ruler and you push it down until it looks nice, okay? Now this turn is the ruler turn, so you just turn the ruler up, and now you have to pay attention again. So we're over, so obviously now we want to slide this under. Okay, there was one thing I forgot to say, I think, about the warp, is that it has to be an uneven number. That's okay. We'll get back to that. Okay, look, now we go again. We arrange our fabric, make sure it's not too tight at the end. Turn your ruler and push down, okay? Now we have a turn where we need to go up and down, okay? Now, if we would like, I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna show how you change color, okay? Okay, went all the way. Gonna pull it, can turn it a little bit, get some more of that Nice blue color. And not pull too much, okay? And push. Okay, let's say that now we wanted to put in some of this other color. We need to cut this a little bit. You don't want to cut it too much, but pay attention now. We started on this side, so here we have like a little extra piece. So we really don't want to start a new color on this side. So we want to take this back over here and start it over here instead, because otherwise this will start to get, like if you always change your color on the same side, it will be too thick. Okay, now this is the ruler time. So this is a quick one. You just turn your ruler and you slide your fabric all the way. And always look over here at the end to make sure that you get it on the right side, which we did, okay? And now push. Now we're ready to change color, okay? To change color, we cut this off a little bit. If we have a pair of scissors, that would be super, but I left all the scissors. Okay, Lenny got me a pair of scissors, so now I can cut. Okay, so you want to cut about, I don't know, this long, whatever that is. Okay, and you will start with just going this back into your weave here, so it's locked in. Okay, it's just like when you knit or crochet, you have those little ends, they need to get in. Okay, now we're going to start with our new color. So I'm going to start coming in from over here. Again, you just want to make sure that you are going the right way. And look, the wrong way. Can you see that it's the wrong way? Because we are on the same side, okay? So I needed to start like this to come in, okay? I'm going to show you now the difference. You could see when it's wrong. See the difference? Now the strings are crossing over, not the same side, okay? So we're going to bring this over to where we left this one, and we're going to overlap these a little bit here, okay? So that they don't come apart. Okay, then we're going to take our ruler and push, okay? Now, again, this is the ruler side. We turn the ruler, and now we can use this, which we have put this on to this, which makes it a little easier to slide it through, you know, like just like this, you slide it. And we do the same thing. We make sure that we're not pulling too hard at the edges, but still it should be fairly tight. You put down your ruler and you push, okay? The next one here is an up and down. So when you have this on your cardboard or a piece of wood, flat wood, now we're gonna go up and down using this instead of our fingers. So you go up and down and up and down and up and down. So, I don't know, I find it easier to just do it with my fingers, but you know, everybody's different and you can try both and see which one you like better. You can cut anytime, Minnie. Hello, and we're back again. We have now finished, as you can see, our little carpet. So the first thing we'll do now is we are gonna just cut off the little extra piece we have here. Weave it back in to our loom. So over, under, over, under, over, under. I have to put on my glasses so I don't see so good. I think I can see this. Okay, tighten this. And now we're ready to pull out the ruler. Okay, so the next step is to cut off our yarn, string, whatever we have here, and tie them together. So I would not suggest for you to cut all of them at once, but you can turn it, and we're going to cut it down here so that we have long strings to work with. And let's cut 4 at the time. Okay, so I'm cutting 4 all the way down here so we have long pieces of string or yarn to work with. Okay, then you hold them tight, then you grab your 4 that you have cut, you tighten, and then you grab all of them and you make a knot. Okay, there you go, and tighten it. Okay, then you're going to do this to all of your threads, 4 at a time. You cut, you grab them up here, you tighten, and okay. Okay, so we have tied off from this side and this side, this side and this side, and now we're going to do the last 2 tie-offs. So pay attention. After you cut on this side, this is the last.
Underneath.
Yes. You tie, and then you do the same to the other side. Okay, and then we are done. This and the other side. Get all your, tighten it and tie. Okay, I'm going to go over to the table so we could put it flat, and then we want to cut our tassels the same length. Okay, so let's go over here to the table, and look at that carpet. Wow. So we want all our tassels to be more or less the same, so I'm going to just cut off the extra we have. And the same to the other side. Okay, and if you have little pieces that are sticking out, you could just cut them off like this, sticking up too much. There you go. We're all done. Look at that. Now you go make your own. Bye-bye.